Hey, assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings. Hello, good evening. How are ya? How you doing? How you living? What's up? All of the good stuff, right? All of it. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Oh man, I'm super excited, y'all. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. For those of you, this is your first time tuning in. You are in for a treat. You are in for a treat because it's Read Aloud Sunday. That's right. We are here because we want to continue to promote that literacy. We want to continue to develop and nurture a culture of literacy within our families. Yes, we do. And this is one of the ways that we can do that through enjoying a read aloud. All right. And what's so special about an ABC read aloud, reading is freedom, read aloud, as you see right there on the screen as well, is that it's followed by a Kahoot game. Oh, yes, yes, indeed, because reading is more than word calling. Reading is about comprehension, about understanding the words that we are reading. All right, being able to read in between the lines, okay? Being able to problem solve, critically think. All of these things are happening inside of a book. And that's why here on this channel, we promote physical copies of reading books. Okay. Yes, of course, listening to a book just like you guys are right now, right? You are right here on a device, whether it's your computer, your phone, your tablet, okay, your watch, whatever, wherever you watching it from. That's great. But I also want us to normalize getting back into reading these books. It's like as you see on my bookshelf behind me, right? Getting these books, opening them up, and immersing ourselves into the story, whether it's fiction, whether it's made up, or whether it's nonfiction, whether it is something that is real, something that has happened for real, whatever your genre, right? So if you are into African American history, if you are into sci-fi, for my Octavia Butler fans out there, right? As a matter of fact, I would love for you guys to put in the chat, hey, what's going on? My regular Sydney, what's up? Oh man, I love it. I love it. Everybody, please put in the chat. Say hello too, by the way. Say hey, you can say where you're from. That would be great. Or if not, if you just want to say your name or you just want to say what's up, you could do that too. Also put in the chat, what types of books do you like to read? What's your genre, right? So what kinds of books are you interested in? Is it fantasy? Is it suspense? That thriller? Are you a history buff? Do you love learning about Black history, Black people, culture, experiences? Do you like recipe books? Do you like books that talk about cars or trucks or sports? What are you into? Because that's what's going to help you continue to want to read. And for my folks on here, you got your babies on here, you got your children, grandchildren, nieces, and nephews. Please make sure that you are encouraging them to read. I know I forgot to introduce myself. As you all can see on the screen, though, my name is Miss Sasha. All right. And I'm the founder and executive director of ABC Read. ABC Read is the nonprofit organization that I started over 10 years ago. We've given close to 9,000 books and counting, books that are culturally relevant. We promote reading. We promote literacy programs. We've had parent workshops, book club. We just finished our successful book club for our youth, 3rd through 5th grade. All right. And we are going to have another one coming in the spring for the adults. Again, it'll be our 3rd one for the adults, by the way. Hey, and then we're going to have another one for the youth as well. Y'all, yeah, we're doing this. This is what we do. And I thank you all for joining me. So now, time to get on to it, because I know you got the young people. I know how the young people are, right? They're like, okay, all right, come on, let's get to the story. Let's get to the story. All right, so we about to do it, y'all. This book right here, I chose this book this week because it's a reminder first to myself, and it's a reminder to our kids as well as all of you out there that we have to make sure that we are in the business of accepting who we are, loving who we are no matter what, because your true friends, your real friends, your ride or dies, your ones who they gonna go through it with you, they understand that It's okay to be you. They don't want you to be like them. In fact, they're attracted to you because you are you. Okay? Remember that. Your real people, your real friends, they're attracted to you because you are you. All right. Hey, hey, hey. That's right. Oh, historical fiction. I love that. Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, indeed. Hey, what's going on, Trevor James? All right. I love it, y'all. This book right here, A Bad Case of Stripes, written by David Shannon. All right. And remember, we are having a Kahoot game after the story. Okay. All right. Let's dive on in. Camilla Cream loved lima beans, but she never ate them. All of her friends hated lima beans, and she wanted to fit in. Camilla was always worried about what other people thought of her. Today, she was fretting even more than usual. It was the first day of school, and she couldn't decide what to wear. There were so many people to impress. She tried on 42 outfits, but none seemed to fit quite right. She put on a pretty red dress and looked in the mirror. Then she screamed. Her mother ran into the room and she screamed too. Oh my heavens! She cried. You're completely covered with stripes. This was certainly true. Camilla was striped from head to toe. She looked like a rainbow. Mrs. Cream felt Camilla's forehead. Do you feel all right? She asked. I feel fine, Camilla answered. But just look at me. You get back in bed this instant, her mother ordered. You're not going to school today. Camilla was relieved. She didn't want to miss the first day of school, but she was afraid of what the other kids would say. And she had no idea what to wear with those crazy stripes. That afternoon, Dr. Bumble came to examine Camilla. Most extraordinary, he exclaimed. I've never seen anything like it. Are you having any coughing, sneezing, runny nose, aches, pains, chills, hot flashes, dizziness, drowsiness, shortness of breath, or uncontrollable twitching? No, Camilla told him. I feel fine. Well then, Dr. Bumble said, turning to Mrs. Cream. Well, I don't see any reason why she shouldn't go to school tomorrow. Here's some ointment that should help clear up those stripes in a few days. If it doesn't, you know where to reach me. And off he went. The next day was a disaster. Everyone at school laughed at Camilla. They called her Camilla Creon and Night of the Living Lollipop. She tried her best to act as if everything were normal. But when the class said the Pledge of Allegiance, her stripes turned red, white, and blue, and she broke out in stars. The other kids thought this was great. One yelled out, let's see some purple polka dots. Sure enough, Camilla turned all purple polka dotty. Someone else shouted, checkerboard! And a pattern of squares covered her skin. Soon everyone was calling out different shapes and colors, and poor Camilla was changing faster than you can change channels on a TV. That night, Mr. Harms, the school principal, called. "Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Cream," he said. "I'm going to have to ask you to keep Camilla home from school. She's just too much of a distraction. And I've been getting calls from the other parents, and they're afraid those stripes may be contagious." Camila was so embarrassed. She couldn't believe that 2 days ago everyone liked her. Now, nobody wanted to be in the same room with her. Her father tried to make her feel better. "Is there anything I can get you, sweetheart?" he asked. "No, thank you," sighed Camila. What she really wanted was a nice plate of lima beans. But she had been laughed at enough for one day. Hmm, well, yes, I see, Dr. Bumble mumbled when Mr. Cream phoned the next day. "I think I'd better bring in the specialists. We'll be right over." About an hour later, Dr. Bumble arrived with four people in long white coats. He introduced them to the Creams. "This is Dr. Grop, Dr. Sponge, Dr. Cricket, and Dr. Young." Then the specialists went to work on Camila. They squeezed and jabbed, tapped and tested. It was very uncomfortable. "Well, it's not the mumps," concluded Dr. Grop. "Or the measles," said Dr. Sponge. "Definitely not chicken pox," put in Dr. Cricket. "Or sunburn," said Dr. Young. "Try these," said the specialist. They each handed her a bottle filled with different colored pills. "Take one of each before bed," said Dr. Grop. Then they filed out of the front door, followed by Dr. Bumble. That night, Camila took her medicine. It was awful. When she woke up the next morning, she did feel different. But when she got dressed, her clothes didn't fit right. She looked in the mirror, and there, staring back at her, was a giant multicolored pill with her face on it. Dr. Bumble rushed over as soon as Mrs. Cream called. But this time, instead of the specialists, he brought the experts. Dr. Gord and Mr. Mellon were the finest scientific minds in the land. Once again, Camila was poked and prodded, looked at and listened to. The experts wrote down lots of numbers. Then they huddled together and whispered. Dr. Gord finally spoke. "It might be a virus," he announced with authority. Suddenly, fuzzy little virus balls appeared all over Camila. "Or possibly some form of bacteria," said Mr. Mellon. Out popped squiggly little bacteria tails. "Or it could be a fungus," added Dr. Gord. Instantly, Camila was covered with different colored fungus blotches. The experts looked at Camila, then at each other. "We need to go over these numbers again back at the lab," Dr. Gord explained. "We'll call you when we know something." But the experts, they didn't have a clue, much less a cure. By now, the TV news had found out about Camila. Reporters from every channel were outside her house, telling the story of the bizarre case of the incredible changing kid. Soon, a huge crowd was camped out on the front lawn. The creams were swamped with all kinds of remedies from psychologists, allergists, herbalists, nutritionists, psychics, an old medicine man, a guru, and even a veterinarian. Each so called cure only added to poor Camilla's strange appearance until it was hard to even recognize her. She sprouted roots and berries and crystals and feathers and a long furry tail, but nothing worked. One day, a woman who called herself an environmental therapist claimed she could cure Camilla. Close your eyes, she said. Breathe deeply and become one with your room. Oh, I wish you hadn't said that, Camilla groaned. Slowly, she started to melt into the walls of her room. Her bed became her mouth, her nose was a dresser, and two paintings were her eyes. The therapist screamed and ran from the house. Ah! Oh my God. What are we gonna do? Cried Mrs. Cream. It just keeps getting worse and worse. She began to sob. Oh no. At that moment, Mr. Cream heard a quiet little knock at the front door. He opened it, and there stood an old woman who was just as plump and sweet as a strawberry. Excuse me, she said brightly, but I think I can help. She went into Camilla's room and looked around. Oh my goodness, she said with a shake of her head. What we have here is a bad case of stripes. One of the worst I've ever seen. She pulled a container of small green beans from her bag. Here, she said, these might do the trick. Are those magic beans? Asked Mrs. Cream. Oh my, no, replied the kind old woman. There's no such thing. These are just plain old lima beans. I'll bet you like some, wouldn't you? She asked Camilla. Camilla wanted a big, heaping plateful of lima beans, more than just about anything. But she was still afraid to admit it. Yuck, she said. No one likes lima beans, especially me. Oh dear, the old woman said sadly. I guess I was wrong about you. She put the beans back in her bag and started toward the door. Camilla watched the old woman walk away. Those beans would taste so good, and being laughed at for eating them was nothing compared to what she'd been going through. She couldn't stand it. Wait, she cried. The truth is, I really love lima beans. I thought so, the old woman said with a smile. She took a handful of beans and popped them into Camilla's mouth. Mmm, said Camilla. Suddenly, the branches, feathers, and squiggly tails began to disappear. Then the whole room swirled around. When it stopped, there stood Camilla, and everything was back to normal. I'm cured, she shouted. Yes, said the old woman. I knew the real you was in there somewhere. She patted Camila on the head. Then she went outside and vanished into the crowd. Afterward, Camila wasn't quite the same. Some of the kids at school said she was weird, but she didn't care a bit. She ate all the lima beans she wanted, and she never, ever had even a touch of stripes again. All right, all right. The end, you guys. The end. Yes, yes. Ooh, yay. My baby said one of her favorite books as a kid. Yes, yes. This is one of my favorite read alouds right here. Hope you guys enjoyed that read aloud. Let me know how you enjoyed that story. Let me know your thoughts about the story. Please encourage your little ones as well, even if you gotta, type the words for them in the comments, because I want you guys to interact, right? So this is like an interactive read aloud. Okay, so I want to hear your comments, what you think, and all of that great stuff. And while you guys are doing that, I am going to pull up the Kahoot game. So if this is your first time here, what I do is I create a Kahoot game, which is an online game that you can type in numbers and then you're able to join. And then there are questions that I created so you guys can answer the questions that goes along with the story. The intention behind it was, again, to promote comprehension, right? Because like I stated earlier, it's more than just reading the words. We want to understand what the stories are about, right? So this helps us on so many different levels. And it's helpful not just for our children. This is helpful for us as adults as well. I love it. All right. Trevor James says this was a really good story. Oh, my goodness. Yes, indeed. All right. One of my favorites. I love reading that story. I think it's like in some books too, like they really are good when you read them aloud. And that's something you'll find as parents and caregivers. Find that book that you can read that actually is, very engaging, especially for my reluctant readers. Because some kids, they're like, man, I don't want to read. I hate to read. You get a book like that and you read that, they like, yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna have to rethink that reading thing. Okay. So with that being said, let me go ahead and pull up. Let me share the screen to pull up the Kahoot game. Yep, yep, yep. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's see. And all right, host live. You playing? Hmm. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull it up. All right. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So it's loading, and I'm getting ready to share the tab. All right, it's loading, you guys. All right, here we go. Continue with no. Okay, perfect. All right. Start. All right, so all right, game pin is loading. All right, so now let me go back. All right, here we go. All right, one second. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Um, no, let's see. Not that one. Let me do it. Let me try that again. Sorry about that, y'all. Sometimes I'm clicking this and this and this and that. Here we go. Here we go. All right, I got it. We own it, y'all. We own it. There we go. Bam. So you guys should see the numbers right there on the screen. Oh, the number. Okay, 981. Yep, 870. Hey, what's up, CJ? Let's grow. I love it. I love to see my regulars, y'all. I love it. Sydney, what's up? Holla. That's what I'm talking about. I love your avatar. Nope, that's not it. It's not it. Bree, my baby. Yes. Okay, let's see. 98187. Oh, your brother Musa, he coming on too. Bree in there. Let's do it. Princess Pretty. Oh, I like that. Princess Pretty, Bree, Sydney, CJ. I'm super excited. Woo, Musa the goat. That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to get filled up, y'all. Come on. Anybody else? I'll give a few more seconds, and then if I don't see anybody else pop in, then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Because right here, this is a great crowd. I love it, y'all. So I see we got 6 people. And what's up to my LinkedIn folks? My LinkedIn people are on here. Got my YouTube family. Got my ABC Read family on here. And if my students are on here, because I'm a reading tutor, by the way. I'm a pre-K through 4th grade reading tutor. And I'm also an Orton Gillingham certified dyslexia tutor as well. So there are times where some of my students, as I let my parents know that, yes, I do read alouds every Sunday, which is a great way to help them be able to become successful readers. So I'm always inviting them to come on in so they can enjoy this great story time. All right. So, all right. Well, it looks like this is what we have, y'all. It's time to start. All right. And I want everybody to do well. Everybody. All right. So let's grow. Let's grow, y'all. Woo! All right, start. This is the tale of Camilla Cream. I forgot to give it a different title. That's funny. Here we go. Y'all got this. Who's the author of this story? Now make sure you're reading thoroughly, okay? You know, I want y'all to be thinking, all right? Woo! Okay. All right. So almost everybody except for one person. Somebody put Shannon David. Nope, it was David Shannon. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I have the picture of the book too, right there as well. So if you guys would have saw that the picture of the book, you'll see the author's name. So that was would have been a way to help you as well. Let's see. All right, let me share the woo. Let's see so you guys can see. All right, look at that. Sydney came in on top. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Bree. Close second. Princess Pretty coming on in. CJ doing his thing, his or her thing. And then Leroy. All right. Leroy is in here as well. That's what I'm talking about. Let's grow, y'all. All right. Let's do it. We got 10 more questions, y'all. So y'all got time. It's anybody's game, right? Anybody's game. All right, let's do it, y'all. Everybody got this? What food did Camilla Cream love but decided to stop eating them? Uh, uh, Musa. You're supposed to be in the game. Woo! That's right. All right. Lima beans. Okay. Who out there like lima beans? Who out there like them lima beans? Y'all like them lima beans? Might want to put in the chat who like them lima beans. Go ahead, Sydney. Keep it holding on to first. CJ. All right, close. Princess Pretty. All right. Bree and Musa the goat. All right. And remember how Kahoot works. Even if you get the answer correct, you got to put it in real quick. Okay. So that's how Kahoot works. All right. All right, y'all. But I'm so proud of y'all. Everybody's doing phenomenal. All right. Let's grow. Why did Camila decide not to eat those lima beans? We got 4 people who answered so far. Okay. All right. All right. So let's see. Let's check this out, right? So the answer was her friends hated them, remember? And she wanted them to like her, right? She wanted to fit in with them. So that's why she was like, I don't like lima beans no more, right? Just, why she lying? Like, you know you love lima beans, girl. Like, what's up with that? Ooh, wait. All right. Okay. All right. All right. CJ came on in. All right. Princess Pretty. Let's grow. Princess Pretty got a streak of 3 in a row. Come on, Bree, Sydney, and Musa the goat. Let's grow. All right, y'all. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it. All right. Next. Let's see here. All right. Let me share this. I hate how my tabs get in the way. I be trying to hurt and click. Yes, of course. That's right. Camila has stripes all over her body, right? Remember, she didn't paint the stripes on her body. Oh, no. She didn't do that. No, they just appeared, right? And as we saw through the story, it was a reason behind those stripes, right? All right. Yeah, go ahead. All right, there you go. You see right here, you guys see your score so far. CJ, Princess Pretty, Sydney, Bree, and Musa the goat. Wow, Princess Pretty, you rocking it. All right, so what I'm talking about, y'all. And I hope that you guys are, even if you get something wrong, I hope you understand why, what it was that you got wrong. And you can think back like, oh, that's what happened in the story. So that's why that was the correct answer. Okay. So that's the point as well. We are learning from each other, y'all. Now, why did the doctor say she could still go to school? Yes, that's right. Very good. No, he didn't think the stripes would make her smarter. Remember, he said he asked her, did she have any other symptoms, right? Coughing, sneezing, uncontrollable twitching, runny nose, right? You're like, okay, girl, you can go. Nobody care about them stripes. You better go ahead and go to school. I don't know, y'all. I'd have been like, no. They can't be stepping out the house with them stripes. I don't know what say y'all? Would you all, for my parents out there, would you still make your child go to school with them stripes on their body? Oh man. Go ahead. Look at y'all. Look at the scores. I love you guys are doing great. Great. Let's see here. All right, let's go to next. All right. What was the last thing that one of the kids yelled out to show up on Camila's skin? Remember, they started yelling out different things, right? So what was that last thing that one of the kids yelled out to show up on Camila's skin? You guys remember? See if you guys remember the order. That's right. Very good. You were paying attention. You remember. That's right. Checkerboard. It wasn't purple polka dots. That's why I put that in there. Oh, okay. That was you. It's my son over here in the corner. That was me. With that Debo voice. That was me. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, CJ, Princess Pretty, Musa to go. You came up the third. Sydney and Bree. Okay. Wow, Princess Pretty said, okay, I'm about to do this 6 streak. Okay. You are, son. You are doing great. You are. I love it. I love this, you guys. Celebrating our babies. All right, so Camila had to go home because parents thought the stripes may be contagious. What does contagious mean? What's contagious mean? All right, very good. That's right. It can spread from one person to another. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. I love it. You guys are getting these answers, man. This is just so great. I'm just so excited about this. Woo! Let's see here. All right, showing you guys. All right, look at that. You see how quickly those places change, right? So you got CJ, Princess Pretty, then Bree, then shot up the third, then Sydney in the house, and Musa the goat. Let's grow. All right, y'all. I love it. What was the last thing that Camila turned into before the old lady showed up to help her? She turned into quite a bit of things, y'all. She was kind of grossing me out. I'll just keep it for real. I was like, yikes. Yay, that's right. Nope, it wasn't the pill. It was her room. Remember the environmental therapist? Become one with your room. And Camila morphed into the room. Crazy, y'all. Crazy work, right? Oh my goodness. Yes, look at this. Look at this, y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. I am super proud of y'all. I love it. Got just a few more questions. Camila's mother was sobbing because she didn't know how to help her daughter. What does sobbing mean? Yay. Uh-oh. So actually, sobbing means to cry a lot. Okay. For those I see, there were a couple of you who had chosen worrying a lot. Okay. And I can see, why you chose that, right? But she actually sobbing means to cry because at first it said that she was crying. Then it said that she was, she started to sob, right? So that just means to cry like heavily, like a whole bunch. Okay. So good job, though, you guys. Again, this is about learning, even if you don't get an answer correct. When you see, I explain, the answer so that you guys now you're like, oh, I understand now, right? Because that's what this is about. This is a community of building together, learning together, reading together. Okay. All right. So here we go. And we have 10, then we have 11 after that. So this is a true or false. Okay. Is this statement true? Those were magic beans that the old woman gave to Camila. Is that true? Meaning that was a fact in the story, or was it false? Okay. So, so that statement is false, meaning it is incorrect. It's not true, right? Why? Because remember, the mom asked the lady, she said, "Are these magic beans?" And then what did the old woman say? "Oh, no, these are no such thing," right? Okay. So that's how we know they weren't magic beans, right? All right. So let's see. Let's get back here and show you guys really quickly what's going on with that. So let me show you guys. I always like to show you guys your scores right after you get them. Okay, so cool. You got, I love it. Y'all are doing great. CJ, Princess Pretty, Bree, Sydney, and Musa the Goat. All right. Woo, CJ got a streak of 10 in a row. All right. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all ain't playing up in here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Number 11. Number 11. Why did the woman, why did the woman say, "I knew the real you was in there somewhere"? Why did she say that to Camila? That sums up the whole story right there, right? Yes, indeed. That's right. She said that because she wanted Camila to be herself and not try to be like anyone else, right? That is the lesson in this story. Be yourself. Don't try to be like nobody else. All right. Everybody else is taken. You be you. All right. So here we go. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all are rocking it, rocking it. All right, Princess Pretty. All right, let's do it. All right, CJ. All right, that's what I'm talking about. And shout out to Sydney. Look at y'all runners up, Sydney and Musa the Goat. Did y'all see y'all names up on that screen too? Okay. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man, I am super excited. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. Make sure that you congratulate those who won and those in my winners. Everybody, I want everybody to congratulate everybody because you guys did great. Let me know in the chat. Let me know how you guys again enjoyed the story, enjoyed the questions. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's right. I want the celebratory, vibe up in here. Yes, indeed, you guys. Oh man, you loved it. Yay! Thank you. I love this. I love doing this. I get super excited. My kids, matter of fact, my daughter, who is on here, is my second oldest. She is 24. Okay. And she remembers those read alouds. Okay. Like she said, this is one of her favorite books. So they grew up on read alouds, and I'm super proud to say that because that's something, like I've shared my story before. I did not grow up getting read aloud to. I didn't get into reading until I became an adult. All right. Yay. Thank you, Trevor. Yes, I love it. And so you guys remember, when we want to create great memories and we want to break generational, things that aren't good, we can just do that just by something as simple as this. All right. Reading aloud and enjoying the story together. And I hope that you guys felt that energy here. And so I thank you all again for listening. I thank you all for watching it. And please remember to keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. All right. Follow me, ABC Read on Facebook, LinkedIn, Sasha Beckett Abdullah on LinkedIn, YouTube. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I really would appreciate it if you do. And please make sure that you share, okay? Because inshallah, God willing, I will be here next Sunday, same time, different book, and another Kahoot. All right? Y'all take care. Reading is freedom. Peace.